Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome to World of Warships. As today I'm going to go over update 13.11, which is holiday celebrations here in World of Warships, which is probably, for many of us playing the game regularly, the most exciting update in World of Warships because we get rewarded quite a lot with, depending on how many ships you have in the game, especially that is true among veteran players. So I'm going to go over this. They did do this update kind of different. It's not the website article kind of different, so you have to hang with me. I don't know if I like it. We'll see. I've kind of barely gone through it, so we'll find out. But as normal, you can get a day of premium always from this. So I already logged in, so I'm able to pick that up immediately for free. Day of premium account. The other thing I want to make mention of is for us on the North America server, the update is going to be going through on Wednesday. And then on Thursday should be when EU is, and I still don't know when they do the updates for Asia server. So if someone knows, tell me in the comments below so I can always try to reference that. So, first off, we have Claim Your Free Ship. And update 13.11, the expedition to the North Pole, featuring the adventures of Lian and Olaf Lundgren, which began with update 13.8, will be ending. With its conclusion, exciting New Year gifts will be awaiting you. So we'll go ahead and click on read more, because otherwise it takes you into the next thing. So that's why this is a little bit different. So the final chapter ends December 1st, 7 a.m. Local time, December 1st. So if you're still working on any of those, that expedition, it's in the Armory, then make sure to wrap that up and the combat missions associated with this. You can claim a Tier 8 tech tree ship as a guaranteed reward, even if you haven't played during this event at all. So if you're like a brand new player in the game, then basically Wargaming's like, hey, we'll give you a tier 8 tech tree ship. It's not a premium ship, but a tech tree ship, which anyone can earn in the game for free. If you've actively participated in the expedition, you receive a tier 10 tech tree ship along with some rewards. So, if I go here to the left, you can see you have a Schlieffen, you have Shimakaze, you have Audacious, you have Bilal, then you have Akazuki, Implacable, North Carolina, and U-190. Now, if you're a brand new player, you're new to the game, I'm going to tell you either get North Carolina or get Akazuki. North Carolina is, I think, an excellent balanced tech tree tier 8 battleship. Teaches you a lot of the battleship basics. Akazuki is a pretty fun, more of a gunboat destroyer. She has torpedoes, but she's more of a gunboat, and she's actually a really good destroyer. If you're a brand new player, please don't be playing a Sea of Your submarine yet in the game. Like, you should be playing the low tier ones first, because you'll be very frustrated, and we as your teammates will be very frustrated with you if you don't know what you're doing. And then, of course, more the veteran players in the game, where you've been playing through it, then of course you have Schlieffen, a battleship, battle cruiser. Very fun for brawling. You have Shimakaze, classic torpedo destroyer in the game. Then you have the Audacious and the Bilal. So actually, myself, because I already have Schlieffen, I have Shima, and I've already researched Bilal with the free XP. That's what, if you don't know, free XP is used for submarines, so you don't have to actually play them in the game and grind them. That's how I view it. So I'm gonna actually use get the Audacious, because I don't have that line yet. So that's my plan of action there. I'm about to finish off getting all the tech tree ships in the game. It's time to reveal the final additions to the list of the ships you can get. So you can get the Harbin or the Golden Lion. So also a good option if you're a newer player, Harbin, but it's I'd probably say go for Akazuki or North Carolina over Harbin. And then if you have been playing through the combat missions, the Golden Lion, it's okay, but it's built around the high explosive airstrike, which is quite frustrating if you're not good at landing strikes, because then the ship's guns are not so great because of how they balance it. So then I'd say probably Shimakaze or Schlieffen. You still have time to gather enough expedition tokens to upgrade your gift by completing special combat missions starting from December 1st. Log into the game to grab your holiday present. If you choose a ship that you already have in your port, you will receive free XP as compensation. So if you already have all these ships, free XP is your compensation. And you're to grab your holiday present from between December 1st until December 3rd. So kind of interesting, I would say. December 1st to December 31st. So you have a whole month to claim your present. Make sure to do so before time runs out. And there's a separate article you can check out. Wonders of the Arctic. We've prepared special celebration as another year comes to a close, so you can be sure that update 13.11 will bring lots of gifts and activities. You have the Nordlyshaven port. So this is like interesting because this is actually Norwegian. And I live in Norway as an American, and I'm learning Norwegian, have been the last several years. So this is like Northern Lights ocean. I don't know if we might say Northern Lights harbor, but haven is usually more like sea or northern ocean. New interactive port with a Christmas tree that's just waiting for you to decorate it. Okay. Fight battles to earn festive ornaments. As you expand your collection of these pretty things and decorate your tree with them, you'll unlock themed rewards. Decorating your festive tree with 10 ornaments will reward you with a day of premium. 1x Winter Strand's permanent camouflage and 1x Santa's gift container. If you manage to collect all the unique ornaments, you'll receive 1x New Year's Sky permanent camouflage, 3 more coal containers, and the by the fireplace flag. So here's the tree. Here you can see the ornaments here at the bottom. So you see all, looks like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then I see, oh, 1 of 7 for the pictures we have here. A little carousel. I always like this. So those are Northern Lights. They're in the background. I love seeing Northern Lights. Kind of interesting with the dragon. It must be the New Year element. Yeah. So a bit fun. So there you go. Advent calendar starts the 1st of December and ends 31st. If the Christmas tree is the spark that ignites your festive spirit, then the Advent calendar replacing daily login rewards in December is just the thing to fan those flames of seasonal cheer into a roaring blaze. From December 1st to the 25th, you can open one of the calendar's cards each day and claim the gift it hides. Don't worry, if you miss a day, you can still catch up. Just be sure to claim any mystery reward the following day or it will stay out of reach forever. The final reward unlocked on December 25th is a little different though and can be claimed until December 31st, giving you enough time to digest all the Christmas food before rolling back to the computer. The regular daily login calendar will resume on the 1st of January. So I don't wonder if this is like import and you click on it and then it just shows you that. And then it'll look like this. So it doesn't show here what rewards they have. But I'm sure there'll probably be some Santa's containers mixed in, maybe with coal and containers and other random things. Opening the Advent calendar cards will reveal the story of 2 explorers solving the mystery of a lost battleship. Collect day rewards from the Advent calendar. If you miss a day, you can claim its reward following day. Look out for rare rewards too, like super containers. Festive rewards. All right, so maybe many of you are waiting for this here in this video. Again, there will be timestamps below if you want to skip around to anything that's relevant to you. So between the 1st of December and the 8th of January for NA, what would the holiday celebrations be without some festive rewards to enjoy? We don't like to disappoint, so they will return and work the same way as they did for our 9th anniversary event. Festive rewards will be available for every ship of tier 5 and higher in your port. To get a festive reward from a particular ship, you'll need to cumulatively earn a set amount of base XP in any battle type. Each ship offers 1 festive reward. You can read more about the festive rewards mechanics here. You don't have to play each ship individually to claim the reward. Simply complete a recurring cumulative mission that tasks you with earning 1,000 base XP. The number of additional rewards you can obtain for each completion depends directly on the size of your fleet. But this should make it significantly easier for captains with fewer ships and collections with large fleets to claim everything. If you earn more than 1,000 base XP by the end of a battle or several battles, the leftovers automatically carry over to the next iteration of this mission. I can't tell you how much I actually really like this, because it's annoying when you're doing a combat mission and it doesn't carry over, like when you complete it and then you go on to the next one. So that's actually really nice to see here. What all this means is that even after playing a particular ship and earning her festive reward, you can continue playing her to obtain additional rewards for other ships in your port. So let's say you have a favorite ship you don't like playing. Maybe there's certain ships you don't really like playing. I'm trying to think of a ship to like diss. I don't know. Like it's like I would diss submarines and CVs quite quickly. Then you don't have to worry about playing that CV or submarine. You can literally just play any of your other ships and use the cumulative base XP to automatically carry over and just pick up the festive rewards off that ship, claim the festive rewards that was tied to that specific ship. You can exchange free certificates or festive certificates in a special Armory category to obtain the following rewards. 1x Santa's gift container, 1x festive certificate, 1x Santa's mega gift container, 5x festive certificate. So they actually took away big container this year. I think there was a development blog that was saying like not a lot of people chose big. It took 3 festive certificates and it was like a mix. It had better rewards than the Santa's gift container, but not quite as good as the Santa's mega gift container. So kind of weird that they took it away. I mean, I understand that there wasn't a lot of people picking it, but I still definitely did it at times. Or you can give 1 festive certificate to give yourself 375,000 credits. So I want to look at the mechanics of... oh, they're just referencing it here. Huh. So this was from the 9th anniversary, which was all the way back in September. It'd been nice, honestly, if they would have like tied it in here. So they make you go read another article to do that. I don't know why they didn't just put it here. So basically, if I understand here, that this is how much base XP you need to earn for playing like a tier 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or a super ship to claim the festive rewards off of it. So like here's the example, bonus removal date, earn 250 base XP by playing the ship to receive the festive rewards. And this looks like tier 6 in the background or something like that. And then that icon, which I think is down here, it will disappear. I don't know what it will look like here in the game. So they said it's the same way. So basically this is what happens. If you claim or you reach the base XP amount, like the number of additional rewards that you'll get is labeled here. So if you have a small fleet, let's say you only have 25 to 49, you complete... just like last year, be able to get rewards that you haven't played on. To do this, you'll need to complete a recurring cumulative mission for gaining 1,000 base XP. The number of additional rewards you can obtain depends directly on the size of your fleet. If you've gained more than 1,000 base XP at the end of the battle, the leftovers will immediately roll over to the next iteration of the mission. Not a single unit of XP will be wasted. So, like once you've hit 1,000 base XP, and let's say you have 25 to 49 ships, then you're going to get 2 additional rewards, and you can use those to claim and take off the other ships like here. So you can see all these ships that you have yet to claim the festive tokens, which is labeled in here, but it'd be festive rewards or whatever they're going to call it with a new update. Then you just click on the ship and then you'd like claim and you're done. But for people who have larger fleets, right, like let's say 200 and up, then you can see 5, 6, and 7. So let's say you're like, Flimsy, I'm really close to 100. I have 95 ships, but I don't have the money actually in the game to put me over the 100 threshold. What do I do? Well, you can use this sneaky Flimsy approved tactic. The ship doesn't have to be a tier 5 or higher for you to increase the size of your fleet. So what you do is you go into the game and then you'd go into your tech tree and pick up any tier 1 or tier 2 ships in the tech tree that would push you, let's say, from 95 over into 100. And you can use that same philosophy for any of the others. Let's say you have, I think I'm close to 400 ships, if I remember right. So let's say I have 390 ships, and I just pick up the tier 1s and tier 2s, then that will push me over into the 400 category, right? So that's my tip there, and it will make it easier, and you can grind through the game a lot faster to pick up those festive certificates. Yeah. Or festive rewards, excuse me. Sparkling update to Santa's containers. As update 13.11 rolls around, Santa containers are making their traditional return with some improvements. First and foremost, there are 2 types of these containers for this holiday event. You have the Santa's gift containers and Santa's mega gift containers. These are the 2 containers that have historically been favored them by you, our players, so they're referencing their data there and removing big. We've also updated their contents, removing 23 ships and adding 18 recent ones, resulting in a total of 145 ships compared to 150 last year. Additionally, we've introduced a new reward that can drop from Santa containers, the Golden Gift Container. A container within a container, it's Inception. It contains a variety of valuable rewards, such as the research points, still unique expendable bonuses, and of course ships. The tier 9 Chikuma 2, the tier 10 Prinz van Onge, and then the George Hoffman, including their golden versions. So there you go. All right there. G for golden. The art of taking a ship in the game and making another premium version of an already premium ship. It's brilliant. So yeah, so that's kind of weird. Weird to have a container within a container. Like, if I already dropped a really good reward, like, can't you just give me a really good reward? Anyhow, you'll be able to find the drop rates of these containers on the linked page once the update goes live. I don't know, I'll try to click on that, see what happens. Yeah, they're gonna make me, what was the name of the container? Golden gift container. Golden. Yeah, they don't have it on here yet, so. As I said there, but I was just curious, so that's what you'll see if you go to that link. This year's Santa containers are new and will have their own guaranteed drop counters not connected to the previous year's Santa containers. They're new. Okay, let me look here. Santa. So this is what the last year's Santa's containers look like. So to give you an idea, if we won't talk about the big gift container, but like the normal container would give you 2.5% chance of dropping a tier 10 ship with a 10-point commander. The bigs, well, I guess I'll reference it, would give you 9% chance, so a lot higher. And then the megas would give you a 16% chance of dropping a ship with a 10-point commander. Then you can see the rewards are just stacked and more increased. Kind of one of the challenges, so let me just go ahead and say this now. So a lot of people, like, they want these really rare ships in the game, like myself. Like, I kind of want Missouri, but I really want Benham the most. And even if you hit gold, let's say 16% chance of a ship being dropped, then you have to kind of go through this lottery again. So either once you hit the ship and you'll get a tier 5 to a tier 7 ship, or you have to hit the lottery again to pull a tier 8 or tier 9 ship, or you have to hit the lottery again. So it's like hits lottery, hits lottery, hits lottery to get a 1% chance of dropping a tier 10 ship or a rare ship here in the game. So my advice to you, if you're newer to the game, do I have any tips when it comes to the Santa containers? My advice is try to get the low tier fodder, the mid tier fodder out of the way. I mean, there's some really good ships at tier 5 and 6 and 7 naturally, but if there's ships like are for coal, like, can I go into my armory? I can show you guys. This is probably going to be a longer video than it really needs to be, but so let's say for coal, right? You can see what are the ships, low tier ships. Now for the Santa containers, it's only, again, keep in mind it's tier 5 and higher. So I'm like, oh, I picked up Marblehead for 34,000 coal. I picked up Kirov for 43,000. I picked up the Blisk for 51,000. October Revolution 52,000. Like, it kind of sucks if you get the chance for dropping a premium ship, and then it's a ship that you can buy in the armory for like 50,000 coal, right? When you could have just gotten it for free later by grinding, just playing the game and earning coal as you play, right? So my advice to you is to try to pick up those lower tier ships. Where were we at? Here. If you can get them for coal. Otherwise, you know, you have ships for doubloons as well. And I did this last year where I picked up some of the tier 5 ships for doubloons because you have to pay attention. you know, like, so October Revolution or whatever, 5,350 doubloons, or you can actually just go pick it up for coal, right when it was right down here. So make sure to check if the ship's available for coal before you would consider spending doubloons first, just as some advice for you. But I try to get some of the lower tier ships out of the way so I have a better chance of perhaps pulling a ship from the tier 8 to tier 9 category, or maybe even a tier 10 or a rare ship. So typically you have to work through the 5s, 6s, and 7s, and maybe even the 8s and 9s before you might really have a good chance to pull something from the tier 10 or rare ship category. Enemy destruction effect. We're keeping the holiday train rolling with 3 new enemy destruction effects, expanding on the new feature we recently added to the game. They work very similar to the one introduced in Update 13.10, but with some holiday flair, you can equip enemy destruction effects on your individual ship to change the way you see enemy ships explode in the game, if you're the one who sends them to the bottom of the sea. Enjoy Avalanche, Butterfly, Kaleidoscope, and Festive fireworks. You'll be able to find them in the event pass in the Armory. Is this the new way they're monetizing the game? Is this the new way? I mean, I don't have the effects, but I get to see, I see the ship blow up if someone else has it, and they have this destruction effect mounted, so it's weird. Anywho, we're going really long. Event Pass East and West. Update 13.11 features 2 themed event pass chapters, each dedicated to one of the 2 explorers you may have already met in previous updates. Each chapter lasts for 3 weeks, features 25 levels, and functions as a standalone event pass. It used to be referred to as a battle pass. Once the first chapter ends, you won't be able to complete it retroactively. We've made it both daily and weekly missions easier and placed the main rewards in the middle of the progression line. Okay, that's kind of nice. The price of unlocking the second progression line is the same as for last year, which was 3,500 doubloons per event pass. I think it's only like, wasn't it like normally 2,500 doubloons? But they've increased the price because of the rewards you're going to end up pulling. The first chapter is dedicated to Li Wei. In this commander with individual voiceover, as among the rewards of the first progression line, you receive the Kaleidoscope of Butterflies enemy destruction effect, which is that. The Avid Explorer patch, and some Santa gift containers. So it looks like that's 15 Santa containers, not the Mega, but just the Santa containers. Then the second progression line is the Eastbound Permanent Camouflage, Adventurer's Call Flag, Santa's gift containers, and 1 Santa's Mega gift container, as shown here. The Crown Jewel, the second progression line, is the Pan-Asian battleship, the Tangshi, and a Festive Permanent Camouflage. They usually base these off of Soviets. It doesn't say. I'm trying to remember the Tier 7 Russian battleship, because it looks like it could be that from the way it looks. At least that's what they've been doing with the Pan-Asian battleship so far. Because I can remember 8's Vladivostok. I don't remember 7, because I don't play 7 very much. And then there's the Eastbound Permanent Camo. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. Chapter 2, Echoes of the Past. The second chapter is dedicated to Olaf Lundgren. The first progression line will reward you with the Polar Pursuit patch, Commander Olaf, individual voiceover, enemy destruction effect, and Santa gift containers. So 15 again. The second line, which would be quote unquote the paid line, you get another permanent camouflage to Westbound, flag, 15 Santa containers, and a Mega container. So was this European? Tier 7 Lugdunum. It looks like a Lian. Tiers 6. Yeah, it's just a Lian. I'm guessing it has some different characteristics, but in terms of the ship and armor, it looks the same. We showed all the details about the event pass in a later publication. So basically, you're spending 2,500 doubloons for the event pass, and through this November 27th through December 18th for NA, you can essentially earn 2 premium ships, both tier 7s. So, I mean, honestly, for the 2,500 doubloons, might not be so bad of a move. In addition to, if we want to monetize, put a price on the Santa containers, which I don't see a price for them. Usually the megas will cost you, or the bigs. I don't remember if they ever said how much those cost. I don't remember how much they cost last year if you just bought one for doubloons. But hey, it might be worth it on top of getting 30 Santa containers. And I think too, what was the guaranteed drop rate? So for the standard Santa containers, it's a pretty rough drop rate. You're guaranteed to find an item from the unique items upon the 100th container, if it does not occur after you open 99 containers. So like that's essentially 15, 30, 45, 60 containers you're working through to get to a guaranteed drop rate of a ship. Just an example to put that in perspective. They have it where in the Armory, at least, you can hover over this and see where you at in the progress of your next guaranteed drop. It would show. And then with the megas, it's upon opening the 15th container, it does not occur after you've opened 14 Santa's mega gift containers. So you technically, you're getting 2 into that overall. The Niord in Kalmar at the Hamburg Dockyard. This dockyard consists of 20 phases, 18 of which you can progress through via combat missions and 2 which can be purchased for doubloons. Read more. It sounds like, yeah, so Niord, maybe what, Scandinavian or something? It's laid down in Germany, bought by Sweden. Okay. Has commenced at the Hamburg Dockyard. The ship features 8 accurate 380s. Wait, don't... Is this going to be like Schroeder? Doesn't Schroeder have 380s? Schroeder's it's a fast tier 9 German battle. That was a battle cruiser, or cruiser. This is a battleship. Or maybe it's more based off of like Prince Ruprecht. Because I see all the torps. Yeah, maybe something like that, but 380s. Okay. Well, yeah, I won't go too much into this right now, because I'm going to do a specific video on the new Dockyard ship event. Each shipbuilding phase costs 2,000 doubloons. Starter packs of 2 and 6 phases can be purchased for 5,000 and 12,600 doubloons, so normally it's cheaper if overall in terms of quantity per Dockyard phase. If you want to buy the larger pack, or otherwise you're going to probably need to purchase 2 at least in order to get the ship. These packs won't be available up until you complete the 4th phase. This year's free ship won't be in the event pass. Instead, you can unlock new European destroyer Kalmar as an intermediate reward as the 8th shipbuilding phase of the Dockyard. So this is going to go from update 13.11, first 2 weeks of 14.0, and then last week of 14.0, you'll be able to only progress by purchasing shipbuilding phases. So like, what, 7 weeks to get the ships. Star Trek, the Queen's Rage Operation, 27th of November to 11th of December on NA. Starfleet Command has kicked off the 3rd Star Trek operation, rallying captains everywhere to join forces in crucial mission to help the Vulcans stand against the relentless Borg threat. As the Borg threats intensify, the Vulcans face imminent danger, and only through the combined efforts of Starfleet's finest can their survival be ensured. Ready your ships and crews and join the fight to protect Vulcan from assimilation. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. If you want to read it, it's here. There's going to be more information about the Star Trek operation, which can be found in a separate article, which gives you like free rewards and stuff too. Detonation Is No More. We've got some news that you might find quite pleasing. The magazine detonation mechanic is being removed from the game in update 13.11. So brace for NA, where it's going to be taken out of the game as of tomorrow on Wednesday. The following changes are going to take place. They're going to replace the Juliet Charlie combat signal. It's going to be removed and taken out. And it's going to be replaced by the Charlie Kylo, if that's how you say it, signal, which will provide a decent bonus and utility to all ship types. The new signal has the following parameters. It gives you plus 5% ship HP and plus 5% squadron HP. So like now your Yamato has over 100,000 hit points. I think Yamato's like what? It's like 97,300 or something like that. 96, 95, I don't remember. But now it's going to push you over into new territory. And it goes off a percentage of ship HP. So like destroyers, you know, if you have like 20,000 hit points as an example, you won't get as much hit points as a battleship would, you know, naturally because of the hit point difference. Players who already own the Julie Charlie combat signals will have them replaced by Charlie Kylo signals at the ratio of 1:1 once the update goes live. So very good on them for at least it being a 1v1. Like if it was a something worse, that would have been really bad, like a 2:1 ratio or something. Juliet Charlie will also be removed from various distribution sources such as combat missions, containers, bonus codes, etc. The magazine modification 1 upgrade, which I think reduced your chance of your magazines detonating by -70%, will be demounted for free and removed from the game with 100% compensation provided in credits. The India X-Ray and Juliet Charlie risky signals currently have an effect that increases the risk of your ship's magazine detonating by 5%. This effect will be removed. So, honestly, this is really good. My only beef was with detonation was if you're going to have detonation mechanic in the game, every class should be able to detonate. And guess which classes this doesn't include? Aircraft carriers and submarines, right? You know, there was never historically a aircraft carrier detonating, right? Not historically accurate at all. Clan patrols. We have an exciting new temporary activity for all clan members, giving you the perfect opportunity to get together, head out to sea, and strengthen your bonds. Ops, Brawls, and co-op. You can choose a battle type for patrols and receive rewards just by playing it. If you play in a division, you receive even more bonuses like credits, signals, oil, coal, elite commander XP, and still and distant voyages premium containers. We'll share all the details about this activity in a dedicated article. So this kind of sounds like the division star rewards you'd get. Selected patrol, all patrols rules. Co-op battle patrol. Bonus for solo playing, 100%. Bonus for playing in a division, plus 200%. Completion criteria. Tier 1 through super ship. All classes. Kind of weird that they have cruiser, like, not there. Maybe they have, it's because they have a cruiser selected in the port. Bonus XP earned. And then you have to come in here and claim it. Clanmates in patrol, there'll be a list of all of them, show all rewards. Rare reward drop, chances increase by 0%. Okay, I guess it's gonna have a percentage on that. So you see credits, oil for the clan, combat signals, claim rewards, maybe refresh to different, and join division. Join a patrol and earn bonuses. Operations Patrol, Co-op Battle Patrol, Random Battle Patrol, and Brawl Patrol. And you can see the bonus free XP differentiating here. So they reward Co-op the most, not as much in Ops, because in Ops you're already earning more XP, base XP, than what you can in Co-op as an example. They didn't make it too hefty on randoms because you tend to earn more base XP in randoms than Co-op and Ops for sure. In Brawls they didn't buff much with that. Okay, that's interesting. It sounds, this to me, it reminds me of like the recruiting station. If you're recruiting players, Wargaming rewards you in World of Warships if you play with your recruiting mates, people you've recruited. And I think to me this kind of seems like another way to try to get players to play the game, maybe to increase their numbers of active players, and having more active players than passive players. So that's what it seems like to me. Asymmetric battles are back. I know a lot of people have been interested and they like this a lot from my YouTube comments. But this is going to be between the 11th of December, February 5th on NA. We'll keep it exactly the same as last time. So I think that's good, if I remember. So it'll be like 5 versus 12, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Fun. Clan battles starts up 4th of December, ends the 2nd of February. NA. Update 13.11 brings forth Clan Battles Season 28, 7v7 versus Tier 10 ships and super ships. You can find information about the ship's restrictions and maps in the following dev blog article and in the game client. So you can click on that there. Brawls. There's going to be 5 brawls over the course of December 2nd through December 9th. Again, that's NA dates. Brawl 1, 3v3, Tier 10 destroyers, cruisers, and battleships. Divisions of up to 3 players. Brawl 2, so on and so forth. You can read them here. I'm trying not to drag this video out because I'm getting close to 40 minutes. Armory, it's time to show us the fierce resolve of yours. The Steel Will event returns to the Armory with 5 new ships, and it's bringing the Naval Community tab back with it. Yes. So in this new iteration, it will take place in Update 13.11 and the first 2 weeks of Update 14.0. So use the opportunity to grab a new ship or permanent camouflage. This is between the 27th of November and 29th. Again, this is NA dates. This iteration includes bundles with the Hoffman, Prinz Shikuma 2, as well as Archerfish, Tier 10 American submarine, and Tier 10 Japanese aircraft carrier Shinano, which Archerfish sunk the Shinano, and the Shinano, I think, has the largest warship sunk by a submarine and the largest aircraft carrier of World War II. Wasn't this one that got the busted, what do you call it, skip bombers that can pin insane amount of value on the thickest side of a ship, which is its armor belt? Like, it's like, it's not historically accurate at all in terms of how much pin and damage it does, unless they've changed it since last time I read about it. But I think it was this ship. Maybe it was a different one, but... So in a deal, you can make use of a 15% discount coupon for the first ship you decide to purchase. Take a little peek at the full items you can purchase below. So for Tier 10, it's going to cost you 36,000 steel each. For Tier 9, it's going to cost you 26,000 steel. And they're going to give you a 15% discount coupon on the first ship you decide to purchase. Permanent camouflages for 6,000 steel each. Okay, yeah, they got a lot of camouflages here. Naval Community tab will return. They temporarily removed it during the King of the Sea. I didn't even watch any of that. Did that already end, or is it still going? Content additions and change. Take a look at some of the additional content we're preparing for an update 13.11. The USS Archerfish flag, USS Archerfish patch, Arctic Lights permanent camouflage for Tier 10 ships. Okay, Arctic Lights. I just see ice. Why are we calling it Arctic Lights? It should be called Arctic Ice. Oh, okay, there's the lights. I'm sorry. They have tiny little light strands here. I don't know. Maybe I have to see the ship in game to see if it actually like glows or something. Maybe it does. Cracks me up. Ship's hull, American Tier 10 destroyer in Ferrante Gonzaga. Italian cruiser Tier 9 were added for testing by developers, volunteers, and community contributors. Other changes: fixed collisions for the hotspot map, fix a bug that sometimes prevented smokescreen from working as intended in the center of maps with accessible C in the very center of them. So basically, this was the bug. I think, Flamu and maybe some others covered it. If you dropped your smokescreen through the center of the map, you could sit in the smoke and you could look out and you could see anything within spotting distance, essentially, that was within the detected range. Like if you're in a gearing, you smoked up, you could see a Shimakaze that was 5 kilometers away from you, within where you were in the center of your smoke screen. So it was really, really dumb, honestly. Amazing how they figured out how to work that bug into the game. Fixed a bug in Operation Killer Whale that sometimes caused bots ships to get stuck on one of the islands. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have the nice summary that they normally do, but there's a lot of information in this new update. I mean, I'm glad to see Detonation go, because if you're not going to have all ship classes in the game, then just take it away. New Dockyard, I'll do a video on the Dockyard when that article hits, but I will show you in game, give you all tips and tricks for that. We've gone over the event pass, so some good rewards to be had there. Probably worth it, but I don't know. I can't see the whole progression line, but I mean, you're gonna get 2 tier 7 ships out of it, so like that's good. And then Santa containers, the festive rewards. That's very big stuff happening there. Earn a free ship. We talked about that. So yeah, that is the new update. So if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you're subscribed, thanks so much. I would appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Hope you didn't mind a little bit of a longer video today. There's just a bit more to cover and trying to keep, maybe if you're a newer player in mind, giving some additional information, details, and tips and tricks. So until next time, take care.